Okay guys, it's Endo month here in New Zealand, and I'm just on here to quickly tell my story. I tried to before, but it took 10 minutes, so I'm trying to be really succinct to the point, and I'm sure I'll put a link here for the longer one for those of you who do want to hear. But I have been dealing with endo for my life. I started at 17, 18 with really heavy periods, put it down to polycystic ovaries, and I had a couple of operations. I then had 4 healthy kids, healthy pregnancies and 4 healthy kids, which is a miracle considering what I've really dealt with. And then in my late 30s, early 40s, my periods became increasingly bad, to the point it wasn't just the few days at the beginning of the cycle, it became mid-cycle, I'd be laid up, and then to the point where it was just like all month. I didn't really get any respite from it. I went to my doctor a lot to, I just felt like I was always complaining. And I just think it was because we didn't talk about it back then, and which is, I'm grateful for this month now that we can highlight these issues and make it maybe easier for some women, and for some women to go, no, I'm going to push back. So I got my doctor to get me into a specialist. So the end of 2018 he finally agreed and referred me to someone. I got the referral letter in February 2019. By the time I could get into the specialist, it was July 2019. But I remember going to his, talking to him, and I just came out in tears because I felt like someone had heard me. They understood what I was going through. They didn't just kind of fob me off and go, you know what, you're a woman, you should be able to deal with this stuff. They actually understood that it was debilitating, and I'm so ever grateful to him. I had a hysterectomy in September of 2019. I do feel very lucky because a lot of women are still young. They have family ahead of them. They haven't had their children. So for them, this is not an option. And so I feel for them. And this is probably, you'll hear my sister's story after this. She's one of those, but I was able to deal with the worst of it through that, and then I actually still had some ongoing pain over that summer, and then the next year I ended up having another op because they found some discoloration on one of my ovaries, and so they removed that. And really what it comes down, I have a little bit of ongoing pain now, but really they feel that it's to do with all the scar tissue that was there prior. All the endo's gone for me, but I do have remnants of things now and then, but really what it comes down to is just being aware of what I eat. So for me, it's really about no sugar, which is a big part of what we do at Good Food Sisters. So looking after myself, and yeah, just being on here. I want this conversation to be heard. I want my children, my girls, to be able to learn from this. So I hope that you guys, get something out of it.